A huge Bitcoin breakout is imminent, and today we will have the Federal Reserve interest rate hike decision, what will cause massive volatility. And this pattern is set to be breaking out anytime soon here, and especially due to the extreme low volatility that Bitcoin has been creating over the past few weeks, we are expecting there is going to be a massive move anytime hitting the markets. And in this exact video, I will talk about the most important charts in crypto, the most important charts that are currently indicating and telling us a very important story where we need to talk about. I will give a brief update on my trade, and I will give a big update on the classic markets that are moving invertedly against Bitcoin right now. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It's going to be super important. I'm going to talk about the FOMC meeting. I'm going to talk about the most important charts. So don't forget to snap off that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 500 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. First of all, we can currently see that Bitcoin has been filling up its CME gap I've been talking about. I mean, over the course of the weekend, we took a very big dump here all the way down to $25,000. And straight away I said, I'm expecting the CME gap is going to get filled up before Wednesday, and like you can see, it got filled up on Tuesday, so that is definitely a very good thing here, that once again a CME gap got filled up, because like I've been saying for quite a while right now, 98% of all the CME gaps tend to get filled up within 3 days, and this once again was the case. So if you did took the trade with me, you would have made approximately 3.5% from just anticipating a CME gap getting filled up here. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is right now creating a very interesting consolidation phase, and it looks to be that this consolidation phase is going to be breaking out anytime soon here. To be expected, this consolidation phase is going to be breaking out today. Today is also a super volatile day here, because today is the day where the Federal Reserve is going to make an interest rate hike decision. This decision will come out in approximately 10 hours while I'm writing and recording, so in approximately 9.5 hours after the video is live. And right now it looks to be that the Federal Reserve is going to pause their interest rates, what is going to be definitely a very bullish decision that they're going to be making. There's only a 4% chance that they're going to do another 25 basis point hike, so it is very unlikely that we are going to see any more rate hikes from off this point here. Of course, this is also due to the fact that the inflation is definitely coming in lower than expected, and due to that the Federal Reserve is probably not going to hike their rates again. Of course, it's going to be important to know what Jerome Powell is going to say, so make sure to watch the FOMC meeting, because on that meeting you want to hear what Jerome Powell is saying. So right now I am actually expecting not a lot of volatility, and I do expect the volatility is going to be picking up for Bitcoin again as soon as Jerome Powell is going to start talking here. So Bitcoin is coming very close towards that next breakout, and with Jerome Powell starting to talk, we're probably going to be seeing the breakout happening for Bitcoin. You can see the consolidation phase is getting created on the 1 hour and 4 hourly time frame, and we're expecting to see a gigantic breakout either directions. And of course, I am already in a long position on Bitcoin, but I will definitely also open up a small short position if we do break bearish here. So I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on the trend. If we break the upper sloping support line, I'm expecting we're going to see some lower lows getting created. And of course, like I've said several times before with my trade, if Bitcoin moves down below $25,000, I'm going to add even more margin towards my trade. So for me, it's only going to be more beneficial if Bitcoin does break down, because I could be building up that bigger trade. Of course, if it does decide to be breaking bullish, I'm only going to benefit from it from my already opened Bitcoin position. That is, of course, that's currently worth an approximately 138,000 US dollars. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is still creating that falling wedge pattern, and on the daily time frame, we're finding very big support here on this level. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin still comes down to $23,000 to $24,000, and we will still find support around those levels. So I will be keeping my eyes wide open on that, and I will remain to be bullish on Bitcoin, even though if we go down to $23,000, I'm going to continue to be buying in this range, because I do believe that this is a good accumulation range for Bitcoin. Furthermore, we can see that on the daily time frame, we're creating perfectly that falling wedge pattern. And basically, if you start to zoom out here, you can see right now we've been in a small bearish momentum here, while in the bigger perspective, we've been in a clear uptrend. What is definitely makes me pretty excited about Bitcoin, because on the daily time frame as well, we can currently see that we're creating this upward sloping support line, and you can clearly see it. We're about to be retesting that support line, and hopefully we're going to retest it positively and see a bounce from it. And basically, this is indicating that this consolidation phase of the falling wedge is coming towards an ending stage here, and I am expecting that we're going to see a breakout within the coming 2 weeks here. Of course, it could be happening today. It could be happening today due to the fact that Jerome Powell is going to start talking, and probably we're going to see a lot of volatility due to that. Bitcoin is consolidating, it's getting squeezed in, and it's basically getting ready for a gigantic move anytime soon here. And another thing that's confirming basically my thoughts about the volatility is also the Bollinger Bands and the Bollinger Bands width here, because the Bollinger Bands width is right now as narrow as the beginning of January 2023, as also the beginning of October 2022, and you can see both of these occasions Bitcoin was extremely low in volatility, and after that we saw a big spike of volatility. In October we first saw a 20% move towards the upside in approximately 2 weeks here, and after that we saw an approximately 30% dump in just 1 week. So yeah, volatility looks to be picking up again anytime soon here, if history is an indication, because also in the beginning of January we moved up in approximately 50% in just a matter of 30 days, and that is definitely the volatility you want to be seeing here, and we could be expecting something similar. Maybe first a big move towards the downside, then up, or maybe vice versa, first a move up and then down. At least one thing is for sure, volatility has been so low and so narrow for the past, and that is only going to indicate there's going to be a bigger move in the future. So get ready for that right now, prepare your bags, prepare your trades. I'm expecting it's actually going to be moved towards the upside, since hence I believe that this trend is still going to continue. You can still see Bitcoin creating a bull flag, about to be approaching that very important upward sloping support line. Furthermore, we can see that on my trade I am currently in an approximately 3% profit. Like I've said at the beginning of the video, I'm looking to add more margin as Bitcoin continues to go down here, because this is a swing trade. If you're interested in swing trading or staying up to date on my trades, first of all, subscribe to the channel to know more about my trades. Second of all, if you're interested in trading and you want to claim a deposit bonus, go to the link in the description, sign up an account using the link on BitGet, and you can trade without VPN, without KYC, and you can claim a deposit bonus up to $50,000. And be aware, it's only valid with this link, so make sure to get an account using the link in the description. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is creating still the gigantic cup and handle pattern with a price target of $53,000, and my main resistance above it is still $31,000 to $32,000 that we need to be breaking. So if we do break bullish, still there's a big level of resistance above us, but I'm still of course expecting we're going to be continuing towards the upside, even though we are having a big resistance level right there. You can clearly see falling wedge on different time frames. You can see it on the 3-day time frame, you can see it on the daily time frame, and also approaching this very important upward sloping support line that we're about to be retesting. On the weekly time frame, we're creating this beautiful inverse head and shoulders with a perfect weekly retest. And talking about the classic markets, we can currently see that the classic markets are moving invertedly against Bitcoin. So this is the 15-minute time frame, and the S&P 500 yesterday has been actually moving up while Bitcoin has been crashing down here. So that is quite interesting to be seeing here. Well, of course, the inflation came in very positively. The US 500, so the classic stock market, moved further on towards the upside, and Bitcoin moved down here. So Bitcoin is really losing momentum against the classic stock market, and you can see it also against the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq continued towards the upside while Bitcoin continued to go sideways / towards the downside. So one thing is for sure, and that is that the classic stock market is outpacing Bitcoin right now, and usually once the classic stock market is outpacing Bitcoin, Bitcoin is always going to come back with a faster and bigger move here. So like we can see, there's almost no volatility, and Bitcoin is almost not performing while the S&P 500 and the classic markets are performing very well. Really what I'm seeing is just calm before the storm. Of course, the price action is maybe getting suppressed by all the lawsuits that we're getting fired at us, but this is definitely the time to not lose attention in this market. Of course, it could be very boring sometimes, but in the boring times, the most amount of money usually is getting made here. So make sure to pay attention towards Bitcoin right now. Of course, on the bigger perspective, we do know that the next Bitcoin halving is only out 290 days. So if you really want to make money in the next cycle, this is really the time to prepare, because the year before the next halving is usually one of the best buying opportunities you will ever have, and that is literally right now here. So prepare your bags right now, get ready for the next run up. It's so stupid if you're not paying attention towards crypto and Bitcoin right here. So that was it from me on today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it. If you did like it, don't forget to slap up the like button on today's update video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.